2 acts in this section. Sam Jean is first. Yeah, not that one, different one. Do you want a mic? Just give it her. Yeah. Right. Make some noise, everybody, for Sam Jean!
Hang on, I got a reverse park. Yes, it says quickie on the back. Fucking get over it. So, got some lovely looking audience members in tonight. And you're as well here as well, mate. It's nice to see you. But I'm a bit pissed off tonight. And I'll tell you why. Because there was I don't know if any of you know, there was a big comedians football match earlier. And nobody asked me to fucking play. Nobody asked me to play. Can you believe that? I've been brilliant in goal. But to be honest, you're lucky I'm here tonight. Because I've had a bad week, ladies and gentlemen. It was worse than that. Yeah, don't milk it. But no, I had a bad week because I buried my girlfriend last week. I laughed and all. It's all right though. It's all right though because she was dead. And my auntie come up to me at the funeral, not seen her for years. She said, Sam, I'm so sorry. She said, what did she die of? I said, chlamydia. She said, you don't die of chlamydia. I said, you fucking do if you give it to me. So that solved that problem. But let's address the elephant in the room. Because I don't know if any of you have noticed or not, I am disabled. It's a hidden disability, I hide it well. That's the title we got in tonight, is it? I like it. But no, life treats you a little bit different when you're disabled, and it pisses me off. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to rant now for the next fucking 10 minutes. Lock the doors, don't let these bastards out, because they've got to hear this. But no, people treat you different when you're disabled. Like, I'll be at the bar, nobody ever wants to talk to me. Well, I think it's because I'm disabled. It could be because I'm a complete cunt. But seriously, they always say to the person next to me, does he want a drink? Don't even know the twat stood next to me. So that annoys me. And then my mates, they're terrible because we'll be in the group chat. What shall we do today? And one of them pop up. Should we go for a nice walk? You do what you like. I'm going to have a nice sit down. But worse than that, we went out clubbing last week. We went at Yates's. You been to Yates's? You don't want to. You've been to Yates's. No one goes to Yates's a second time, put it that way. And we was out in Yates's, and my mate's son all of a sudden looked at me and he went, Sam, I want to shave your head bald. I said, well, I've started. I said, what do you want to shave my head bald for? He said, because we waste too much time going to toilets to do our cocaine. He said, you're just the right height. And do you know, ladies and gentlemen, I thought that was so fucking disrespectful. Because where am I going to do my cocaine? Fuming I was. But I haven't always been disabled. I had a stroke just over 2 years ago, not the good kind. And I always remember I come out of hospital and my girlfriend come to stay for the first, not the dead one, another one. She come to stay for the first night after I come out of hospital. And she looked at me, she went, Sam, I know you. I said, well, I should fucking hope so. And she went, if you've asked me to stay the night, you've clearly got ideas. No idea what she meant. And she said, I don't want to make things awkward. But she went, how? You can't move like you. How are we going to do it? It's my turn to just lay there, isn't it? But they give me a wheelchair with a design fault, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to demonstrate this design fault for you here tonight. And it pisses me off, just like everything else. Because I'm at the crossing, and you've got all these fucking kids running round, getting in my way, tripping over everything. And I hate kids, me. Hate them. Could never be a paedophile. Fucking hate kids. So I beat me on. And 3 fucking blind men walked out and got hit by a lorry. You horrible bastards, clapping that. You horrible bastards. No, I felt terrible after I did. I felt terrible. I mean, not as bad as they did, but I did feel bad. But, and they don't trust me with animals, because I was not like that. Fuck's sake. Because I was going to get an assistance dog, and apparently I can't be trusted. They said, you can't have a dog, you'll have to have a parrot instead. Has anyone got a parrot? Anyone got a parrot? Good, because they're little knobheads. My parrot is, anyway. His language is terrible. You wouldn't believe that being my parrot, would you? He's a little shit. He shits all over the fucking place. He's learned to use Alexa. That's never a good idea. My neighbour's got his music blaring. The parrot's turned ours on. Alexa, volume 50. Having fucking like stoner battles with the neighbour next door. You know. And we got one of them Alexa light bulbs. Have you all seen them? And the parrot sits there. Alexa, light on. Light off. Light on. Light off. There's a few chuckles, but that's not particularly funny, is it? It's not. Until I tell you I've got a 3-year-old epileptic nephew. And the parrot's fucking learnt this. Light on. Light off. My nephew's on the floor winning gold in the next fucking Olympics, breakdancing, you know. And the parrot's just sitting on his perch, dancing. He's a little knobhead. He winds the dogs up. Sits in his cage going, wee whiz, wee whiz. Dog's getting all excited. Then he's going, walkies. One of the, fuck off. One of the dogs fucks off to get his lead as if the parrot's actually going to take him for a walk. That's not going to happen, is it? And you know, he's taught the dogs bad habits because he's taught the dogs to talk. You wouldn't believe that, would you? This isn't fucking real. He's taught the dogs to talk. Because I told my dog off the other day, I went, sit. And the dog looked straight at me, he went, walk. So, the other day, right, I had enough of this fucking parrot, so I threw him in the freezer. I thought, do you know what? Hour in there, teach him a lesson. I was fuming. And after about 10 minutes, I calmed down somewhat, you know. And I thought, I better get him out, because the fucker will die. And I'm quite early on in my comedy career, and the last thing I need is fucking RSPCA strike against my name. So I thought, I'll get him out so he don't die. And he come out, and he flew up, and he sat on my ball patch. And he said, Sam, I'm sorry for everything. And I said, good, so you fucking should be. And he said, I'm not going to swear no more. He said, I'm not going to play the music loud. He said, I'm just going to behave myself. He said, but can I ask you a question? I said, of course you can. If you behave and ask me what you like, mate. He said, what that fucking chicken in there do to upset you so bad? So yeah, don't get a parrot. They're little knobheads. But I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. Has anyone got one of these? I got myself a smartwatch. Anyone got one? Is yours smart? Mine's fucking not. Keeps telling me I need to do more steps. So you know life's going well when you get fucking rinsed by a fucking watch. So that pisses me off. But, seeing as I've taken the watch off, and I'm a different type of stand-up comedian. That's not what I meant. I'm going to do a magic trick. And I need to bring someone up on stage for this. I need a very beautiful lady for this, or an intelligent-looking man. Beautiful lady. Or an intelligent-looking man. We'll have to leave that. But I'm going to leave you now, because it's nearly time for me to go. I know you're upset. But I'm going to leave you now on a true story that happened to me the last time I went down south. I've got a 9-year-old niece, and this is absolutely true. I've got a 9-year-old niece, and I took her to Eastbourne. Eastbourne's a shithole anyway. And on the end of Eastbourne Pier, there's a pub. And in this pub, there's an Elton John tribute this particular day. And can anyone guess what song this Elton John tribute act was singing as we gone past? Can anyone have a guess? Exactly, sir. My 9-year-old niece is a cold, calculated little bitch. Waits for everyone to stop singing and clapping and goes dead quiet. Shouts at top of her voice, "He's not!" And you know, ladies and gentlemen, I think she's going to grow up to be just like me. I've created a monster. Because I'm going to break her fucking legs if she carries on. So I've been Samuel Jean. If you want to follow me, let's be honest, you're probably going to fucking catch me.